What a sorry state of affairs that we find ourselves in. That was an ambush. Volodymyr Zelensky was ambushed by Donald Trump and J.D. Vance. And Marco Rubio just sat there like this. He looked rather uncomfortable. Not just the fact that he was squeezed into that shirt and it was all trying to explode out. No, not just that. But it was clear to me that he did not necessarily agree with Donald Trump. You see, they might give it all the old fluff about how Donald Trump is the king of the United States, how great he is, fluff him up and all that, you know. Kiss the old chocolate starfish, if you know what I mean. But truly, they are uncomfortable. Unless your name is J.D. Vance, because he decided to dig in as well and attack Volodymyr Zelensky. You have not once said thank you. He doesn't need to say thank you, quite frankly. And he has anyway, on more than one occasion. And he did again last night to the American people. It's not about Donald Trump. There's no need to say thank you to Donald Trump. He's only just turned up on the scene. Donald Trump has just put his spanner in the works. That's all he's done, and wants to take credit for everything. Oh, I can stop the war in 24 hours. Well, that happened, has it? He hasn't stopped the war. He has no ability of stopping the war. He's just a buddy of Vladimir Putin. Now, Putin's clearly got a compromat on Donald Trump. A compromat that obviously exposes secrets about Donald Trump that nobody seems to want to talk about. Deep secrets. Now, I posted a video earlier this week. Well, a KGB agent made it quite clear that he is also an agent, Donald Trump, nicknamed Krosnov. Now, Keir Starmer the day before had a meeting with Donald Trump. All cordial, that it was, you know. He kissed the old chocolate starfish in the form of a letter from the king. I can't imagine the king was particularly happy about being asked to do that, you know, to invite Donald Trump for a state visit, which has clearly backfired now. We're now lumbered with a state visit from flippin' Donald Trump in the United Kingdom. And he clearly has no intention of being a supportive partner. He clearly wants to leave the NATO. He wanted to do it last time, according to John Bolton. He wasn't able to. Nothing's stopping him now, is it? He's remaking the rules. He's not abiding by any laws. Like he hasn't done all his flippin' life. Does what he wants. That's Donald Trump. So yes, you're going to have to suffer it. Now I can imagine the protests in London when Donald Trump arrives are going to be immense. And I would hope when Donald Trump arrives that his motorcade is pretty much blocked and he ain't allowed to move across London. And also, Peter Flynn of the SNP in Scotland, he said it should have been rescinded immediately regarding this state visit. Yes, rescind the bloody thing. We don't want Donald Trump. The people don't want Donald Trump unless you've got a screw loose. Just like the MAGA lot, and obviously a Brexiteers. They are the short of thinking. Now, I call upon you drone users in Scotland and those who are willing to travel. Use your auxiliary on your drones. I do it myself, but I'm not there. Use your auxiliary on your drones to activate a servo that can release Glyphosate GL 360 Roundup, if you like. Yes, fly him over his fecking golf courses and we kill the buggers. Yeah, on the greens. You could have a whole plethora of them. Completely obliterate his golf courses. And those of you who are going to those flipping golf courses that are owned by Donald Trump, stop it! Cease and desist! He's not a man to be trusted or respected or to put money in his pocket. He's an evil piece of work that cares only about Donald Trump. He doesn't even care about his own children. He'll hang them out to dry if he had to protect his own bloody ass. Remember, he's a man, all right, who clearly does not... well, he's not a patriot, is he? Donald Trump is not a patriot of the United States. He's a patriot to Donald Trump. No. He avoided the call-up, he did. Because he had heel spurs. He wouldn't fight for his flipping country, would he? No. Or even do any form of training for his country. No. The man is a coward. And he'll just shout at people to get his own way, because that is what his father did. His father, Fred Trump, was a tyrant. A tyrant who was allegedly in the KKK. In fact, he got arrested for it. Now, we're all supposed to suffer this like feckin' fools we are. Supposed to look in and just watch the whole thing just ride past us, or it don't affect us. Well, it does affect us. It affects us in the UK, it affects you in the United States, it clearly affects Europeans and definitely Ukraine. We have got to step up. And you lot in the United States, yeah, you lot, you know who I'm talking to. You need to get that flippin' blubbering orange turd impeached. Article 25. As soon as possible. Or get the pitchforks out or something. Because this isn't going to end well. For the United States, and Volodymyr Zelensky was right. You will feel it. If Putin pushes west, you in the United States will feel it. No matter what Donald Trump says, how dare you tell me what we're going to feel? Belivering idiot. Yes, what happens in Europe also happens in the United States. To start trade would be clearly impoverished between the United States and Europe. And this... oh, it leads me on to the next thing, actually. We need to impoverish the multi-billionaires out there by boycotting the bastards. Boycott flipping Elon Musk's Tesla and Space Link and shit like that. Load of crap we don't really need. Boycott Amazon for kissing that flippin' chocolate starfish as well. Boycott Google. Oh shit, flippin' YouTube. It's also part of Alphabet. And there I am on a flippin' hell, I'm a hypocrite. But what else was I supposed to do to get the message out? You see, these Western technologies, including Mark Zuckerberg, weirdo, have got a hold on us all. American technology has got hold on the world and it's got a hold on the American people as well. You've become too dependent on these multi-billionaire tyrants, patsies, tyrannicals. Now we need to pull back from this stuff. We really do. We need to step up our own defences in Europe. We need to look at new alliances that move away from the United States. And it's happening already. It's already started. We don't like what we see. Even right-wing presidents are sticking up for Volodymyr Zelensky, such as Giorgio Meloni of Italy. And there was our little scared Prime Minister, Keir Starmer. He looked a bit worried, he did. Yeah, he looked scared. He was like a rabbit caught in the headlights, he was. Didn't know what to say. He poked up once or twice, but, you know, you just got to let Donald Trump continue talking continuously about Donald Trump and his polls. How great he is. but he's not great. Donald Trump is not great. Donald Trump is not the king. He was voted in. And equally, you could remove him. Like you could. Now, hopefully, one day Donald Trump will have a heart attack or something like that and he'll pick it. Alright? I'm just counting on it now. I know you're not supposed to say things like that, but that man is clearly evil. He's an evil bastard, and he's happy to see the Ukrainian people, they say, fight it amongst themselves. He's basically saying, well, fuck you. I don't care if you die. He don't give a damn. He don't care about anyone but Donald Trump. A petulant child. And it was like an open verdict for all to see who Donald Trump really is and who Volodymyr Zelensky is. And I was in the chat during the Fox interview, doing my trolling. I was, yes, the price of eggs. Have you seen the price of eggs? Anyway, I was there, and some of those comments in there are clearly bot comments, but also there's a very anti-Ukraine comments. There's also a lot of pro-Ukraine as well. But there's a lot of people in there who clearly do not know how or understand how vulnerable that they really are. So anyway, that's my point of view. You tell me your point of view. Please leave it in the comments down below. And if you want to support the channel, you do it on Patreon or buy us a coffee, and the links are also down below. And by the way, my remote control is working. Toodaloo!